Hi, my name is Kabir, and in this video I'm going to show you how to properly warm up your Reddit account so it doesn't get banned or deleted. So let's dive in. Okay, so before we go into the video, I want to just make a confession that this is not going to be one of those specific checklist videos or a video with a magic formula. But the end of the video, you will 100% know where to start and how to create your own perfect formula for warm-ups. So I'm going to walk you through every single step that we do our testing and where you need to be really mindful. So let's begin. Okay, so the so-called secret strategy is actually pretty simple. It's just experimenting. When you Google or search on YouTube or ask any marketers how to warm up a Reddit account, you will get maybe 100 different answers. One person says post once a day, someone other will say that post 3 times a day, and it will constantly change because it changes from account to account, from time to time. And the time I'm making this video, if I make any claim that you have to post this amount of time a day, by the end of this week it might completely change for me. So this doesn't make sense for me to give you the exact numbers. So I will tell you where you need to test and experiment, so you will have to figure out your own numbers. Reddit's algorithm is totally a black box. Nobody knows how it works. You have to figure out how it works for you, not for everyone else. Okay, let's talk about the technical stuff first, because it's very important and it's like the foundation of when you are creating the new accounts. We don't recommend using the same IP address for multiple accounts. You will need proxies. Any residential or mobile proxies are great usually because they are more natural for the Reddit system. Some people use different physical devices for each account, but that's just way too much trouble. I think proxies are enough. And if you are looking for some low quality, affordable solution, maybe VPN can be a solution for you. And whether you are using the VPN's IP or proxy IP, it's always handy to check the quality of the IP. There are many websites that will let you do so. Now, browser and emails. For browsers, a lot of people actually recommend the anti-detect multi-profile browsers. For us, we have been using Google Chrome or Brave browser with different profiles, and so far so good. So if you want to go to this route, sure, do it. But if you want stick to Chrome, I think it can work if you can manage multiple profiles and then you clean up all the profiles so there's no footprint in the history and cache. You should be fine. Next, creating the account. So alright, when you have got your proxy set up, your browser is ready to go, and now you can actually create the account. And when you create the account for the day one, what we recommend, basically do nothing, just browse around for 5 to 10 minutes. You can change your avatar, maybe add a banner, maybe a small description if you want, but don't add any social links or any your product links or your website link or your LinkedIn. Don't add any links at all until you are at least 2 months or 3 months old and at least have 500 karma on your belt, under your belt, right? So for the banner and for the description, a lot of people are advising to do it later down the line, but for us, we have always added the banner and description on the first day, and we never seen any issue. So this is another aspect that you have to test and find out what works for yourself. Okay, now the resting time. So resting time is basically after you created the account, how much time you let the account to just sleep, just on a hibernate mode. You don't have to use it, you don't have to do anything, just let it sit. Now the time frame for this actually depends very much from accounts to accounts, from your priorities. What are your priorities for now? So what we have done is that we let the account rest for 1 to 10 days, but maybe when we will have more time for accounts in the future, maybe we will increase the time frame. So it really depends on you, how much time do you have in your hand, and how fast you want to move. So it really depends on you, but ideally you should have at least some time for resting the accounts. warm-up activities are very very important, so don't take it lightly. Be very mindful about the stage. You want to warm up your account by acting like a real user, like a real redditor. So scrolling through the subreddits, scrolling through your homepage, the latest tab or the popular tab is like the way to go. Upvote some stuff from time to time. Then maybe save some post, maybe click on the share links, but don't do any cross posting, don't do any posting, don't share anything, don't do any comments or stuff, don't do excessive upvoting. Just do lighter activities in this stage. One quick hack is, if you go to the profiles achievement section, you will find a lot of section there that some activities that Reddit tracks, like a gamified system. So the lower hanging ones you can complete in the warm-up phase, especially in the get started category and exploration category. There are some very easy to achieve tasks that you can complete, so have a look in there. Next is choosing the subreddits. Now this is very tricky because when you are ready to start engaging, you have to start with safer ones, and when you check out the post from new to Reddit or internet, they will have a list of very large subreddits. What we have found in our experiment is that although they have lower amount of rules and regulations, but the Reddit itself is very cautious about those subreddits. So if you're very new, if you're engaging too much, according to their bots, they will get your account deleted. So make sure not to engage too much on those subreddits, no matter how less rules they have. Don't fall the trap of bigger subreddits. We recommend that you engage in smaller subreddits first, then move to the bigger ones. Another advice we keep seeing in internet that people are recommending that you have to engage in very low moderation or no moderation subreddits, and we strongly advise against that because those subreddits will usually have spam post crawling it up to like a lot of crawl post will be there. So if you engage with those spam posts, and Reddit will eventually catch up those posts and they will ban those accounts and you will be associated with the account. So it's very ideal that you should be avoiding those no moderation subreddits and stick to like moderated subreddits with lower rules and with lower amount of members. Okay, now the commenting phase. This is where a lot of accounts get banned or deleted, so be very mindful about it as well. This is the absolute foundation of building your Reddit profile. It will make sure that you are either breaking or building it, right? So let's make sure that you are doing it right. The game plan depends on the account and the time you are willing to spend and the niche, of course. So start with very few amount of comments, like 1 or 2 comments per day, then gradually ramp up and try to stick with a handful of subreddits first, and then you can expand the subreddits that you are contributing on. Make sure the comment you are doing is absolutely banger with highest amount of value or good point of view, great insights, those kind of things. Please avoid anything that is very controversial. Please avoid arguing any negative comments on stuff. We recommend avoiding any political post, any controversial post, any arguments, and any NSFW post, right? So yeah, that's it. For posting, the principle is same as commenting. Pick the smaller ones first, then gradually move up, and don't do don't repost the same content over and over again into different subreddits. If the moderators don't catch up, the Reddit algorithm will do. So don't bother doing this. Don't do a lot of posts at once. You are doing at least, even if you're doing 3 or 4 posts a day, don't do it in 5 minutes range. If you are doing a post now, at least have a 30 minutes or 20 minutes break and then do the next post, and in the time in between do some browsing and stuff so it looks more natural. So finally, karma building. For karma building, I think I'm going to cover this topic on a different video, but the golden rule is You don't want to rush it, you don't want to manipulate it, and never ever boost your karma by upvoting yourself from other accounts. Reddit will catch up eventually and it will not end up nicely, and we recommend against buying the upvotes and comments, at least not the accounts that you will be investing time and resource on. But yeah, this is a practice that we don't really recommend. And so yeah, that's it. I hope you find your gem, and I hope in the upcoming videos I will be sharing more information on how we actually work and what works for us and what doesn't work for us. Thank you.